Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. So today we are continuing our march on architectural visualizations. Following is the front porch, or rather the back porch. Very simple. The only thing here is that we have like two of these raises, and you should model them also, of course, no matter how small they may be. It's all in the details. Not at all complicated though. Start with the rectangle tool, then use the push-pull tool to give it some height. Then the line tool and make 3 lines so that you can pull the inner part up with the base staying as it is. Here I could have also used the offset tool, but then the back part would also offset, and that I didn't need. Repeat the process 2 times and you're done. Now it was time to do the stairs. As I've mentioned in the previous video, the individual steps can't even be seen, so I just modeled the part that you can actually see. Just a couple of things I wanted to address here when making these stairs, and why in the last part I extended the middle section of the building. So, whenever you model something, you'll get plans, of course, and model according to them. When you don't have them, you have to experiment. In my case, when using the standard measurements of the stairs, it turned out that the middle section was simply too narrow for even the most standard stair measurements. So in order to make them look right, I took those standard measurements, to which I'll get to in a minute, and I put them in the plugin. The result was simply that I needed to extend the wall, and then I got a more realistic view. With the stairs it's simple because they're standardized, and if they vary ever so slightly, unlike ceiling height, wall thickness, or something else. I don't know. So that's a neat little trick you can use when you're modeling without plans. There are many stair calculators on the web for the most basic stairs, of course. I don't know if there are any for the spiral ones or anything similar. If you don't want to use the plugin or don't want to use any calculators, you can always calculate them yourselves, but let's be honest, who loves to calculate? Anyway, that's it. You're all set. I made the bottom railing and the one going to the second floor. The second floor one ended up being a little too thin, so later I made some final adjustments and gave it a bit more height so that it's closer to the real image. Next up are the doors, which are closed anyway, so it makes it a bit more simple. Same as the windows, frame, pull it out a bit for the thickness, and you're done. We'll model them in detail later, but for now these are just placeholders. So here I fire up our mighty Vray render engine. In simplest terms possible, you install this program and press render and you get an image. You do not have to pay attention to these settings and what they mean, as I will explain them in detail in an upcoming video. So if you don't want to miss that, subscribe. Other than that, just copy them and follow what I'm doing right here. How do you get Vray? It's free for a month, so you can technically use a different email every month to remain free. You can buy it or you can get it another way. Anyway, I'll go more in detail and in depth in upcoming videos, so stay tuned for that. Now here I realized that I'm missing two whole windows and added them. Let's not talk about that. At the end I just adjusted the camera a bit again, and finally I test rendered it to see what it looks like, and here it is in all its glory. Say congratulations to yourselves, it's shaping up to be something. See you guys in the next part, and until then, stay safe and peace.